think I met you at your arraignment. You're charged here with domestic assault.
A Michigan courtroom hears a domestic assault case as a mother is accused of assaulting her own daughter inside their home. The defense agrees to a plea deal for time served. Arguing the incident was a family argument that got out of control. But the court reviews prior assault history and concerns about alcohol involvement, raising questions about what really happened that night. Now Judge Jeffrey Middleton must decide, is time served enough or does this case need more?
They're recommending a plea to domestic assault with time served. Is that correct, Ms. Stoll?
That is, Your Honor.
Let's take a look at this. It's alleged that you assaulted Deshavon Moore, or Deshavon, on February 7th in the city of Sturgis, a former resident of your household. Domestic violence is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. It carries a restriction of the use of firearms for 8 years. You do have a previous assault battery conviction, which I think is why they weren't doing the deferral. Time served. You got arrested on February 9th, I think, and bonded on February 9th. How long were you in jail before you posted bond?
I went in Saturday night and I got out Monday night.
All right, that's 2 days. All right, and Miss Ives has given me an advice of rights. I understand you're giving those rights up by entering this plea?
Yes.
Who's Deshavon Moore to you?
She's my daughter.
Did you and she get into some sort of an incident on February 7th?
We did.
Tell me what happened.
About a week prior to that, Deshavon had flushed her vape down my toilet. And so we had been a whole week without a toilet and nobody was offering to fix it. And that night at 10 o'clock at night, my other daughter's boyfriend had offered to come over and fix the toilet. And Deshavon had one of her kids asleep down at the other end of the house and was hanging out in my living room. And she came out yelling at us that we were being too loud. And so we quieted down, but then she said we were still being too loud. So me and her ended up getting into an argument because I told her to go back to her side of the house if we were being too loud. And she ended up getting in my face and I grabbed hold of her hair.
And this is your house?
It is my house.
How old is she?
22.
And she's got a 2-year-old son?
She has a 2-year-old son and a 4-month-old son.
So who's out of the house? You?
No, I'm back at the house. My landlord made her move out.
All right, who's your landlord?
I called him the day I got out of jail and told him I wasn't allowed to go back home. So he went over there and asked her to move out.
Your Honor, I thought not just credit for time served, but time served.
Yes,
Like she wouldn't.
as charged with time served.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
But the statute does require that we give input to the victim, allow input from them. What do you do, Ms. Bordine?
I work at Alliance RV in Elkhart.
Are you missing work right now? All damn morning. Are you not offering a deferral in this case?
She's not eligible.
Oh, because of the assault and battery?
Yes.
Yes, all right, that's right. Rhonda, I just set you for a number of things. What date did we use?
We used, April 23rd on one file and we used March.
16th? No, we used March 16th. You're here for Jennifer Mao.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna be busy that day, but let's set this for the same time.
Okay.
3/16/26. I don't like to drag you around the calendar. It's hard for you to schedule everything you have. Set for sentencing March 23rd and need victim input and police report.
March 16th, you meant.
Yes, March 16th,
And what time? 10:30?
11.
11, thank you.
Now, one thing it does say in here, advice she was assaulted by her mother. Shannon had been drinking tonight. So alcohol's in here, as it often is. Your blood alcohol level, we don't have it. This is 10 days from now, Monday, March 16th, 2026 at 11. Sorry, you have to miss work again, but I expect if we follow the recommendation, you'll be getting time served and a fine. You're good to go. All right, and somebody always ends up being last, and I apologize. Bailey Cunningham and Michaela Schmittendorf. Let's do Michaela Schmittendorf first.
Sometimes, the hardest cases aren't about strangers. They're about family. Because when a moment of anger turns into something physical, it doesn't just leave marks. It changes relationships. And in court, even a few seconds of loss of control can follow you for years. Backhand index pointing right. Do you think time served was enough for this case, or should the punishment have been stronger? Backhand index pointing right. When family conflicts turn physical, should the law treat them differently or the same?